You know, I used to pride myself on never doing that kind of crap. It's because I didn't want to know, like, that it could work or not work, or how it was done, or how am I doing, or what can I do to make it better. I just didn't want to know. You know, because I thought, well, I must be doing something right. And that whole thing was just being, you know, unassuming about stuff, and I wouldn't warm up and do things. But when I got older, I did a CD and I had to sing on it, and I realized I'd lost some of the high end, and you know, so I went to this guy who was a voice builder. He couldn't teach you how to sing or anything like that. He just had these exercises that built up the muscles in the throat. It's not, like, the throat isn't what's supposed to take the wear and tear, like your larynx and stuff. It's the muscles around it. And if you don't exercise them, they're like every other muscle in your body. And they're there to protect it so it doesn't get blown out. And he had me doing a couple exercises, and I said, geez, I could retrieve the high end, and I could even, you know, go lower, you know, so I could be like those, you know, demonic voices. Hello, Billy, this is Satan. Good job. Hi. I like drawing together. There's a couple of my friends are on the show. Usually that's the story, is I'll watch them and I'll get to appreciate their work and stuff. But I think that's kind of funny. And I also liked, I think there was a couple of Nicktoons that were kind of hip, you know, like with it, rather than some of the other ones where they're just, you know, doing a morality play. And therefore you lose the comedic arc of your story when you're trying to give a lesson. I forget which one. I was on a show called I Was a Teenage Robot. Yeah, that was, oh, the robot's name was Jenny. And I think I was this slimy kind of principal on that or something. XJ5! You know, just one of those cantankerous, you know, I can't take a dump. Constipated guys. So that's fanboys right there. Yeah, did you raise your hand? Yes.
Did you do Doug and Roger?
Oh yeah, I did that in 1991. Doug, yeah, there's the song. Not the sucky Disney Doug. I did the Nickelodeon Doug. I wouldn't work for them. No, because they wanted to manhandle me. It was like, okay, you did 4 years of this show, now you're going to take less money. I was dead. Well, Doug was,
well, he was a painfully average 11.5-year-old, and this is my dog, Pork Chop. And, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, give me the mic, you loser. Roger Klotz here. Vote no on question 2, and if you don't like it, vote for this.
Hi. Like 10 years? 10 years would put me at almost 70 years old. This is for real.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm like almost 60. I'm lucky, you know. I just gotta keep working out because you might look good on the outside, but inside, we die from the inside out, you know, in real life, so. No, I mean, what do I see myself doing? I just keep coming into work till they tell me don't come in anymore. You know, it's like nobody wants you anymore. You're like the old Merlin and everybody knows your tricks now, so we need a new firebrand. And that's how it's supposed to work. You know, if you inspire somebody else, one stupid thing you did could set off some young girl or a young guy that wants to go do those things. And to me, it's thrilling to see people doing voices that you were the reason why or the animators or film majors or whatever, you were the reason I got into this business. And to me, that's the greatest thing of all. It's not like saying stuff and collecting a paycheck and everything. You know, it was just like work on a daily basis. Sometimes, I mean, you have no idea you're doing something cool and edgy when it's going on. You just do it, and then later on you find out that it resonated with fans, and then suddenly it's a big deal, and that I like. But I'm more I get more of a fulfillment from hearing somebody say, well, you're the reason I wanted to do this. I mean, I kind of get emotional, you know? The reason why I'm grinning like an ape is because I probably cried. But yeah, that's what I get out of it mostly. Yes? They were on the fence about that. CBS was not sure of their identity because Nickelodeon was the children's network. Even Disney couldn't compete with that. And they were sitting there going, what's wrong? Where are the kids? We're Disney. Why is Nickelodeon having all this success? You know, and so they spectrum analyzed Nickelodeon to go, how can we filch this programming? You know, why don't we get artists to create, you know, like they do? And they just wound up trying to buy it a piece at a time. They bought Doug, and which I didn't do. Oh, and then there was a new Ren and Stimpy on Spike. And I was asked, but I already knew what they were up to. It was an experimental comedy. It was like comedy without the laughs, which is what the show was. I mean, it's supposed to be new. It's avant-garde. You know, it's more like a performance piece rather than a cartoon. Actually, it was a cartoon. They were price for help, let's face it. Yes?
What was it like working for John Kay on the old one?
It was, well, I did a lot of screaming and yelling. Tons of it. And I was willing to do it because I was the whipping boy in my family, so I was built for abuse. You know, like, I'd be screaming and yelling, and the veins would be bulging out of my neck, and I'll look up and I'll be out of breath, like, yeah? And then you hear, you're 95% there. You know, and so I felt like I had to rally to die at that point and just get up and do some more. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot of organic ways of acting. Everything's the learning experience. I mean, stuff like that teaches you. You know, adversity is always good. Something that you feel like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to do this. You know, and then it's like anything else. You step in and you go, what was I so afraid of? You know, I was afraid of losing my voice. But, you know, I found a way to do it. He's a great artist and a great creator of characters, and I just haven't seen him in forever, so I don't know how he's doing. Yes.